Oh, yeah?
It was on a steep hill.
Damn. How much did you get it for?
Dead Island Riptide, which is the expansion.
Oh, yeah. It's like the DLC.
Yeah, and the rest of the DLCs for £5.
Delicious DLC.
For £5.
Oh my god. You could buy your dinner with that. That's amazing.
It's a Steam sale.
That's cheaper than, like, a piece of beef.
It's a spooky Halloween Steam sale.
Oh. Is there lots of pumpkins everywhere? Lots of ghosts?
So many. So scary.
But more importantly, are there any skeletons?
There are lots of skeletons in my closet.
Oh! Welcome everyone to the almost Halloween episode.
All the skeletons.
We'll probably make this the Halloween episode, I guess, because we're gonna be, hopefully, me and...
What? Go on.
I hope, that, us three, me, you, and George will be out trick-or-treating in our ghost outfits.
Oh, yes.
Our blankets over our heads.
Sheet.
Yeah, our bed sheets.
Yeah.
With eye holes. Do you want to tell the listeners what you're gonna go as?
Me?
Yeah.
Bedsheet ghost.
All right. Because I'm actually gonna go as Abraham Lincoln. Because I kinda look like him, but in a way, I don't look like him at all. Because he doesn't wear glasses.
Most of the time. It's true.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to have, like, blood coming out of my temples.
Just a ketchup packet that you hit every now and again. Just blurts out.
Yeah, like tap my head and it's just like, oh, there's all blood coming out of my head. Right,
well,
anyway.
Go to assassin. And just every so often just go and punch the sauce packet. It's like...
That'd be amazing. Anyway, last episode was really horrible. In fact, there wasn't even a last episode.
Yeah.
Because
so
I tried out my new...
erase yourself from the histories.
I tried to use my new microphone and
it kept yawning on it.
I'm so sorry. I'll never yawn again on this episode. It's actually really late where we are right now. And by really late, I mean it's 9 o'clock.
It's like bedtime right now.
Yeah, it's like my bedtime. Despite being 26 years old.
Yeah, it's like breakfast time right now.
Yeah. Also, I'm not 26. By the way.
No, he's only 24.
Yeah. The reason why last week's episode was really, like, not used was because I tried using a new microphone.
I was actually just talking to myself the entire time. That was hilarious for my evil look.
Yeah, Yoshi was absolutely dying last week. He was pooing everywhere. He was vomiting everywhere.
My spleen just fell out of my butt. It's weird.
His guts fell out of his arse, and it was a fun time.
I did manage to get all back in, hence how I'm still here.
Yeah. But I did a new segment called Big Bong News, which is where we just sort of talk about topics which are big in the news.
Yeah.
Last week we actually discussed 3 news of things. This one was actually I'll just do like the intro again. Bum ba bum 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 bum.
Bong.
Okay, and the big bong news. Can you bong us, please?
Bong.
A new era has begun. The Holocene may come to an end as the Anthropocene begins.
Is Holocene like sub-branch of like emo culture?
Yeah, we finished with the emo. Yeah, we finished. What do you think? The new era has begun. So if you're living right now, congratulations! You've entered new era.
If you're not living, good job listening to this show.
Yeah, thanks. The last thing you listen to before you die is this show. I'm so sorry. The next one, can you give us a bong?
Bong.
Afro Man releases a new Because I Got High song, which advocates pot legalization. Which is, yeah, it explains itself. Afro Man.
Pot is legal in a lot of states, though, isn't it?
I think it's like Colorado and...
I thought you were going to say cholera then.
Cholera, malaria, now they're becoming legal. Typhoid.
Typhoid Mary.
Delicious typhoid that comes from the London wells.
Oh, wow.
We were discussing that in geography.
Well, London wells.
Yeah, typhoid and cholera. People fell into wells, and apparently... Yeah, here's a good story about typhoid, something relating to Typhoid Mary.
Yeah.
When cholera was sort of like rife in London, there was one particular well where...
Cholera?
Yeah, where cholera was like inside of it, like in the water.
Okay. I'm not sure how long ago this was, but cholera was plaguing London.
It was 2008.
I don't feel like cholera was plaguing London in 2008.
Well, basically, like, you know, it's in like the 18th or 17th century.
Right.
And basically, there was this royalty in like from the outer parts of London, which didn't have sort of cholera, I guess. And this royal person, I think he was like a duchess or something, only wanted water from this cholera well because it tasted nice, apparently.
Okay.
So she sent her butler all the way into London to get this water. He took it back to her.
Her butler was called Jeeves.
Yeah, it was Jeeves. It was Ask Jeeves who murdered the Duchess of Whereverton.
He then made a website.
He then made a website a couple of years later.
And became
asking him for advice.
One of the quickest forgotten about search engines on the internet.
Yeah. I can't believe how quick that got like sort of forgotten.
I know.
Can you like?
Poor Jeeves, he poured his heart and soul into it.
I remember using that in school.
Oh, I know.
Sometimes. Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
It was so good. I can't believe I'm yawning again.
I can't believe you're yawning again. How rude.
I can't believe how hype this episode is. I'm already
I can't
yawning.
believe it's not better.
I know. There's so much stuff we have to talk about and I'm yawning. Okay, next. Bong. Schoolgirl has a bad case of nits. Very gross. I think we've all had nits before, but none like this. A girl in primary school, if you don't know what primary school is, it's elementary school.
It's where you go to get primed for school.
Yeah. Well, that was such a good save. Anyway, yeah, nits, head lice. She had 1 million nits in her hair. You can find the picture on social media.
I don't even want to see it.
Well, I've seen it and I came. Next thing. This is this week's big bong news.
Bong.
KFC South Korea reveals to the world a breadless burger where the buns.
It's people.
What's that Simpsons thing now?
Soylent Green.
Soylent Green. Soylent Green is people. I love that so much. But this is where the buns are replaced with fried chicken, so the burger contains beef, bacon, sauce, and fried chicken, making it a 3-meat meal. How gross does that sound?
It sounds like at least 1 out of 10 of my wet dreams.
It sounds like something I'd want to try once. And if I ever had it again, I'd be like, oh no, I'm going down this road again.
Going down the road on my own.
Eating South Korean burgers. Okay, the next one. Bong.
Bong.
Britain gets slightly worried over drone use. However, Amazon drones are still being used and people think they're cool.
Is that actually a thing? Or are they still just trialing it in some places?
It's becoming a thing. They're getting the funding to do it, I think.
I want my Amazon drones and I want them now.
They're going to be so cool. Imagine... Oh my god, imagine Christmas week.
The skies are just filled with them.
It'd be like the Blitz again. But just full of drones dropping little tiny parcels. No, they don't
Yes,
drop them.
all the war vets from World War II are going to be screaming, "It's a happening
I
again!"
know. It's like Vietnam flashbacks. Oh no, that's horrible.
You know, all the families are together inside, the grandparents just talking to the kids, like, back in my day.
Yeah, back in my day, we couldn't afford 3 meat meals. We had to make our own meat, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Grandpa.
Oh, Grandpa, stop being racist at dinner.
I was thinking about the make your own meat racist.
Aren't old people funny, Yosh?
Old people are hilarious.
Like, cause some of them are still stuck in their ways so much that, like for an example now, no, this is just purely example.
Of course it is. You bad person.
If they see someone of, like... But, like, if they see someone of, like, a difference of race, I guess, they've got, like, their own words and stuff.
Yeah, what about those words? Trying to say something about yourself here. Are you projecting your feelings onto old people?
But no,
you disgust me.
Like, none of my family have ever said anything mental at dinner. But, like, I can imagine that, like, if I went into, like, an old person's home, and I had,
for Christmas dinner, you sit down with them around the big dining table in the main hall with the chandelier lit.
Exactly. And it's all romantic and everything's lovely. And then one of them's just
You see the old granny just take out her dentures, put her in the glass of water, and you're like...
I just look at her and like, yeah. Oh no, that's horrendous.
You just raised one eyebrow.
Jeez. But no, like, I don't know, like...
Disgust me.
Just old people being like... I don't know, they just say... Just some old people say, like, the most racist or stuff, I guess.
Old people say the darndest things.
Yeah, they do. Like, I'm trying to think of what some people... like I said, I've never had anyone in my family who's ever said anything mental at dinner. Like, no one's ever sat down and just been like, raisins! Just, like, while eating dinner.
Raisins?
Yeah, I know that's not racist, but come on now. Like, can you tell me, Yosh, has anything like that ever happened to you? Old people shouting weirdies at dinner?
At dinner? Never usually at dinner. It's usually just the rest of the time.
What would they say then?
I would not like to give examples.
Oh, maybe you can give it to me, and then I can
I'd
bleep it out.
rather not.
I'll bleep it out. I'll put some lovely music over it if I have to.
No.
Honestly, go on. I'll put music over it.
It's racy, I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell me after.
Yeah.
And then I'll include it as a quote at the end of the video.
If you feel it's appropriate, sure.
Oh, I'm joking. But no, Bong, the Queen sent her first tweet on her phone. It says...
One is on Twitter.
Yeah. It is a pleasure to open the Information Age exhibition today at Science Museum. And I hope people will enjoy visiting. Elizabeth R. Dot. And that was the first
Elizabeth
tweet.
R. Dot. Swagpants.
Hashtag glory days.
Hashtag morning glory. From the Queen.
Hashtag Drake. And then Drake's just like, oh yeah.
Hashtag don't forget about Drake.
Swangin'. I'm Drake. That's not Drake.
No.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, people. I don't mean to offend you.
That's racist.
Shut up. Everything's racist. Speaking of racism, Dark Souls 2 is named the best game of 2014.
I know, that title is pretty damn racist. Dark Souls. They don't have different souls.
But it's about damn time. I'm so glad this is the best game of 2014, because I own it.
I'm not.
I'm the best.
I'm not glad.
Oh. Well, I think it was a very close choice between GTA and Dark Souls 2.
I don't think they were even close choices.
No, probably not.
No.
GTA is the worst game of all time. No. I'm actually joking. I love it.
No.
Shut up, fans.
No.
Shut
No.
up. Stupid boy.
We will never shut up. We are legion.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I saw a bloody anonymous mask the other day. In the theatrical shop.
Oh, in Brian's theatricals.
Oh, Jesus, Josh. But yeah.
Oh, I said Brian.
Yeah, it's Brian.
Brian.
It's Brian's
Brian's
theatre shop. Yeah, I saw like an anonymous mask shop. Anonymous mask.
An anonymous mask shop.
Yeah, it was a shop for anonymous masks.
Oh, I imagine that's very
It was so
niche.
good. Yeah, they sell big ones, little ones, wide ones, round ones. Are you enjoying yourself, Yosh?
I am a fan of the round ones.
Yeah. I remember seeing a picture of like an anonymous mask, but it was made out of like a chip shop curry tray. This is so good.
Best member of Anonymous.
It was like a 14-year-old boy. He was just like, "We are anonymous, mate."
Is Anonymous still a thing? They seem to have faded a bit now.
No, I don't know.
Not
It
so
only
much faded,
happens
they're just not in the public eye so much.
when V for Vendetta sort of becomes like watched every certain time of the year. People just do it.
Yeah, it is usually around Christmas time too.
Yeah, a lovely Christmas
Even though it's
anonymous
more of
curry.
a bonfire thing.
Oh God, Bonfire Night is coming up.
Yeah, V for Vendetta is more of a bonfire movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the subject of that. It's where this aspiring fireworks maker called Joseph.
Hmm?
He just has a dream. He wants to make fireworks for the land, but the evil dictators of that land say he cannot.
The evil within.
So he sets out to overthrow the dictators so he can fulfill his dream of making fireworks.
That's so beautiful.
That's the summary of V for Vendetta.
But it's never. Oh, I thought you meant Bonfire Night.
No, that's the summary of the movie V for Vendetta.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a review of it. The Rabbit Review.
Have you actually seen it?
No.
Alright, so to you, that could have been entirely true.
Yeah, it could have been true.
Yeah,
it could have been but a man making fireworks
totally
with a
true.
curry
Yeah,
shop mask.
That's exactly what it's about.
And the last bong news. Bong. This is the ultimate bong. Five Nights at Freddy 2 is confirmed to be released in 2015. Just to let you know, we are definitely going to do a playthrough of that. No, it's going to be so good. Don't boo it.
Boo.
I'll have to get like a segment of audio
Worst
from
game
you.
of 2015.
No, it's going to be so good.
What segment of audio for what? What do you want my audio for?
So
I
that
paid my taxes for this audio.
So like if you boo, it'll be like I can loop it in the background of the gameplay. So even when you're speaking, you'll just hear boo, boo. It could be a good Halloween audio track.
Fuck you, Freddy.
Oh God, that's going to be amazing. Expect a playthrough in 2015. We're going to be the first people to do a playthrough of it.
Probably not, but pretty close.
No, we are going to be the first people to play it.
Confirmed.
Firster than PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
It's going to be... Yeah, exactly. Bitch. Okay, right. Sorry about that. Are you drinking tea or coffee or anything else at this particular moment?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh no, wait. I was gonna guess. Why are you always drinking Dr. Pepper?
Because I just had some Chinese food and I don't really want tea or coffee with Chinese food.
What?
Yeah.
You're meant to have tea after a big Chinese meal. That's how they stay alive from all the oil. They burn all the oil to keep it molten.
To keep what molten?
The oil in their belly. In their big Chinaman bellies.
You're just full of the racism tonight, aren't you?
I'm not even being racist
My
at this point.
goodness.
I have nothing against big Chinese bellies. I'm so sorry. Well, Do you want to guess what I'm drinking?
Are you drinking Go Girl energy drink?
What? Go Girl energy drink?
Yes.
What on earth is that?
It's an
Can
energy
you
drink
explain?
called Go Girl.
Is it in Japan, perhaps?
Probably.
Oh.
Quite possibly, yes.
Well, I'm actually, if the audience can guess what I'm drinking, and I'll give you a clue.
Yeah, they win nothing.
Hold on, I'll let you. Right, listen carefully, audience. Don't you dare do anything, Yosh. Shut up! Shut up! Okay, I'm doing it. Ah,
I think
that was so nice. If any of the audience can guess, if you can guess what I'm drinking, email me and I'll inbox you the code. The code to win the prize. To get the map, to get you to the country which has the prize in it. Then I'll email you the coordinates and you can dig up the prize.
Spoilers, prize may or may not be real.
No, it is real. It's Nick Cage's pyramid tomb.
Oh.
It's underneath it.
Okay.
I'll send you a VIP ticket to go there and dig underneath. Okay.
Sure.
Right. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna take a tiny break. So here's a message from a man.
Come back after the break.
Yeah, you'll love it.
What the boys didn't know was that a giant spooky skeleton created a time paradox that caused the conversation to delve into madness and massive time consumption. So stay tuned for the second horrifying part, which comes out very soon. Mwahahaha.